There's a popular quote that goes, "When something feels important to you, do it, even if the odds are not in your favor." This quote was spoken by the tremendous inspirational personality of the century, Elon Musk. With his super hard-working, dedication, smart decisions, and innovative ideas, Elon changed the world. He runs two of the world's top famous companies, Tesla and SpaceX. Besides working so hard, he also provides valuable time to his family and 6 teenage sons. But before we begin, we request you to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to never miss another upload of this channel. Having said that, let's jump right into a day in the life of Elon Musk. Elon Musk manages his time even though there is a lot of work and daily tasks that need to be done. Elon Musk once said that nobody changed the world 40 hours a week. While an average person has a daily routine that usually begins by crawling out of bed, brushing teeth, breakfast, and some shower, and then getting to work, billionaires have a little bit different routine. How Elon Musk begins his routine? He begins his routine by waking up at 7 a.m. and always looking for the critical emails and messages on his smartphone in the first hour of consciousness. These are generally about conference calls, journalists, important meetings, or job candidates for SpaceX and Tesla. After that, he grabs a hot shower and usually skips breakfast because he wants to get work as soon as possible. He is very punctual regarding his office work. You see, all of his focus is on completing the next goal and reaching the next milestone. Musk also prefers to maintain personal hygiene. He goes to the gym twice a week and regularly does some workout as soon as he completes his daily work. His sons study at Astra School, a school with a unique and innovative way of studying. It is developed by the SpaceX team members. Musk's workday. Musk usually spends around 80 to 90 hours of the week at work. It is usually the double amount of 40 hours which most people do in a whole week. If we take an average of 80 to 90 hours in a week, then a single day can be estimated with around 16 hours of work every day. It is reported that Musk had been consuming a large amount of caffeine instead of taking the proper diet and sleep. He does this to skip sleep. He consumed around 8 cans of Diet Coke and several large cups of coffee daily, but one day, Musk told in an interview that he got so freaking jacked that he seriously started feeling to lose peripheral vision. After this, he made his office caffeine-free and free with Diet Coke. A statistics report was made with the multiple reports of Musk, and it was found that Musk spent an average time of 12.1 hours on work, 6 hours of sleep, and 5.9 hours on non-essential work. A U.S. average employee aged between 25 to 54 years would spend an average of 6.3 hours on work, 7.8 hours on sleep, and 9.9 hours on non-essential work. It also had been found that Elon Musk's average work schedule and these were divided such that he spent 42 hours in Tesla, 40 hours in SpaceX, 5 hours in Neuralink, 2 hours in OpenAI, and 2 hours in the Boring Company. This makes Musk very popular and inspiring for all the people who work with or for him. At the early start of Tesla, he worked so much that he would fall asleep lying on the floor. This could cause several health and mental issues. This is the reason he changed his working hours. He is even dedicated to 5-minute work with full consciousness, which may sound strange. According to Musk, he always makes goals rather than dreaming about them, and that is something different than an average person does. He says that if a person gives his full attention or provides a pure focus to even a small task, it requires a short time for completion and fewer mistakes that could happen in this work. Musk is used to divide his daily schedule into smaller routines and in 5 minutes fragment. In this way, he gives attention to every work in detail. His week is divided in such a way that Monday and Friday for SpaceX and Wednesday and Thursday for Tesla. Musk believes that a perfect life can be created by doing small things perfectly, and thus every small effort can lead to fantastic success. That's very true, isn't it? Musk's lunch and meetings. When we talk about his lunch, he usually does it during meetings and small meals like an omelet, salad, or even a few slices of pizza. He tries to eat as soon as possible so that he could get to work without wasting much time. According to him, food is simply a fuel that does not need so much time and attention to waste on it, rather than looking at the other goals that might be useful. Elon Musk's meetings are also based on simple rules that 4 to 6 people should present during a meeting and no large meetings at all. Also, if you don't add any ideas during a meeting, you are allowed for further meetings because Musk believes in quality time with some fruitful discussion and solving complex problems with some approaches, not just simply wasting time by discussing over it. He believes in the participation of every individual and contribution to the meeting, which is set for high-priority work and no frequent meetings as it is a waste of time for everyone. He thinks that doing a lot of meetings would only waste time by discussing similar topics. Musk always thinks about doing some productive work, so he is always eager to learn new things. It may be a complicated or difficult thing, but he always gives it a try. Spending time with family. Musk spends his time at SpaceX. He usually does this when working on big or complex projects, or else he would spend his time with family. He spends his Saturdays with his 5 sons, and Sunday is marked as a rest day for Musk. This day, he prefers to travel to new locations or his new mansion with some entertainment. Another strange thing about Musk is that he checks for important emails and meetings during being in the toilet. He believes that it is the best time to utilize it. Musk switches off his cell phone during work so that the concentration would never break. After working hard all day, he used to go to the gym to make himself physically fit. Well, that's how Elon Musk spends his day. Moreover, if you think that we missed something important, you can mention that below in the comment section. Let's do a quick go-over through Musk's routine. The daily routine for a genius such as that of Elon Musk isn't a simple one, and there's no time to waste on activities that make him feel less productive. According to the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, answering up phone calls and emails eats into his time, and every second of his counts toward achieving his goals. So what's a day in the life of Elon Musk exactly like? Here's what he gets up to. Starting early. An excess of 8 hours sleep is way too much for Elon Musk, who only gives about 6 hours to his bed. By 7 a.m., he's already wide awake and working out exactly how to make the most of his day. Breakfast? I'm good, thanks. Despite the big recommendations and unlike other people, Elon Musk doesn't really have breakfast, but might occasionally grab some coffee and an omelet. Jump in the shower. Showering is that habit for Elon Musk that which never breaks. He'll even decide to skip breakfast just to linger a bit longer under the water. The 5-minute meeting. Then, just as Elon Musk steps foot outside of the house, he's got people awaiting him with meetings and engagements. To manage things better and ensure he sees to everything and everyone, he schedules all his work appointments in 5-minute blocks. His typical working week adds up to 85 to 100 hours. Tesla, his most demanding baby. Elon puts in Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays into his auto company, which adds up to 42 hours a week given to Tesla. SpaceX, which targets to populate Mars and conquer the moon, gets Mondays and Fridays. Finally, Elon works in along with OpenAI, which is aiming to study and revolutionize artificial intelligence. No email, no phone calls. Since his schedule is always blooming to bursting, he doesn't give much time to answering phone calls and emails. However, he does have a super secret, exclusive email address where only those who know him can reach him. Lights out. Elon won't leave for bed until he's made sure of how to deal with all his to-dos. He goes to bed around 1 a.m. and sleeps for just about 6 hours before it's time to get back to work again. With that, we end today's video. If you enjoyed our content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you the next time with more such interesting content.